for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love all my...
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. It's a Grizzlies home game. The fans around us amped up here in the FedEx Forum. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons is something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of this. The first one falls. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
To the inside, quickly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's quickly. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Morant shakes him. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Quickly with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Barnes up top. Pulls up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Morant drives in. And Pirtle sends it back. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Toronto working the ball around now. For 3, Ingram. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's quickly, following the score by Memphis. Pass to Ingram. Launches a 3. Edey with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. And the dunk by Barnes.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Six on the shot clock. Clark outside. And again, Memphis no good. Raptors leading by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Clark. Three-pointer. That shot is off. Here's Boucher. Outside Barrett. Ingram wide open. Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got 7 points.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 7. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant right side. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active. Back with you shortly. As we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The Grizzlies trailed by 6. Outside Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Clark inside. Scoreless thus far. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Now, quickly. Barnes left side. It's Clark with the rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's quickly after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Pass to Barnes. Now here is Pirtle. For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, that's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
Pass to Kennard. And here's Jackson. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Ahead. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Teams changing it up here. Here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet.
Yes, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Raptors leading by 8. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The kick out to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. And Brandon Ingram gets the three. Ingram's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Now, Quickly. After the missed three from Desmond Bane. Inside. Out to Ingram. Over in the corner, Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot off. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 12.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Outside Pippen. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Wells. Ingram outside. The kick out to Barnes. And he gets it back. Pass to Dick. Barnes outside. Here's the three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 13. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bane's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now, here's Bane. Puts up a three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Quickly, that's for two. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Pass to Pippen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Raptors lead by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Hits it from three-point range.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
With the teardrop, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 9 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Quickly for three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies trailed by 11. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that. And he's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes, has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now, here's Bain. A three ball. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors leading by 11. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis. And it's the Raptors' ball. Pass to Abaji. Edey with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
On the wing, Bain. From the arc. It's Jackson atop the key. Morant right side. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. Toronto leading by 14. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. Pass to Shed. Front past the arc. That one, no good. Morant, right side. Morant with another miss. And the Raptors with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Shed. Nothing on the board. And the Raptors miss again.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
So it's Toronto now. Following the miss by John Morant. Pass to Boucher. Dick with it. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the Raptors miss again. Right side Bain. Memphis moving it around. Here's Wells. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Raptors leading by 14. Here's Barrett. Pass to Shed. Now Dick. Guarded by Bain. The shot's good. Boucher's got his first 2 points.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Substitution on the court.
Quickly looking it over. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
30 seconds.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Toronto now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right.